Good day, this is Architect Mhykee. I'm the CEO of ITC and I'm here in our COF project. We call it 𝐏𝐿, and it's the SM City East Ortigas CCF satellite. I'm gonna tour you around. This is about 1,000 square meters, and today we're gonna talk about advanced mobilization. So to summarize, we don't have quote-unquote clearance yet to start the project because there are things that were not yet handed over from the mall to us, which we need, and I won't be discussing all of them. But thank you, Lord, you are allowed to mobilize. So we're doing some works already right now. No heavy construction yet, but I think we've delivered almost a third or maybe a quarter of our materials in advance, and we're preparing some things here, right? So we're doing the drywalls, literally dry. They're off the ground, on the ground, and we're doing it advanced. So you can see here our spacing is 16 inches or 40 cm vertical studs, call that metal tracks. As you can see here, we have our metal studs. It's 40 cm or 16 inches apart. Some would do it like 60 by 60 cm or 24 by 24 inches or 2 by 2 feet, but we prefer it this way. I think it's more stable, especially if you have high walls. We are doing 3-meter walls here. It's about 10 feet, and we feel that this is more stable than doing the 60 by 60 stuff. And make sure that your floor is flat because you don't want to do your walls buckled on the floor, because most of the floors are virtually not flat, especially straight to structural slab. There's expected slope or depressions in the center of the columns. Let's say I have here the columns here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I hope you didn't get dizzy. So the one in here usually goes down. So make sure you're along the beam or girder below so that it will be relatively flat. And if you're not, just make sure it's flat. So you have some spacers over there sa ilalim para flat. So once these walls are ready, we just put them up with the tracks. I'll show you the metal tracks. So the studs are usually there, and then the tracks below, it's kind of different from the one at the bottom. That's where the bottom of the part of the wall is fixed to the floor. Normally the studs have like a ear at the end so that it will be more durable, but the tracks are actually open. It's just letter C so that the tracks can accept the studs to go inside without need to cut for that ear. So those are called light gauge metal framing. It's non-load bearing, and we also have different system for the ceiling, which we'll show you later. I think that's it. We have 2 topics for today. So remember, keep it flat if you're working off ground, not vertical, because the wall might warp following your floor, especially if it's a large one. You can see there, marami rin ginagawang walls over there. And next, for everything in advance, we have actually a checklist for all the things we need to deliver. So fire extinguishers, the usual tools and all. Get that advanced mobilization. So by the time everything's all set and your day 1 is up, you won't be delivering and requesting all those tools. It will cost you a few days or even weeks, for especially for this ones. Like we ordered girders here, beams. It's quite large for interior space because we had to do some structural framing above for the air cons to hang onto, because we're not allowed to hang on the trusses. So medyo malaki. I'll show it later, and that will take weeks, especially if it's custom size. So do it in advance. Sometimes it depends on the client. For regular clients, even before the notice to proceed, even just the award, we already work on those, right? So, and then you schedule your advanced deliveries and all the logistics so that when day 1 comes, full blast tayo. Gather your people, workers from other projects or even other provinces. So you need to put up your barracks and all. So salute to the contractors doing 1-month project there. Kahit maliit, pero sobrang hirap yun. Like the first week, you just start purchasing, and then second week, parang halos doon ka palang makapag-work. Even if it's a small project, you still have to do the shop goings, all the approvals, material finishes and approvals, so many things, right? So this one is 3 months, and it's about 1,000 square meters, as mentioned. Not that bad because everything's all quite new. Unlike if it's a fit out that comes with an existing space, so you have to do demolition. More of like renovation. It's matrabaho pa talagang renovation. You need some demolition, check all the old pipes, electrical wires and everything that can be reused sometimes. Most clients would want that. As long as it's safe, we would recommend it. And that's it for our advanced mobilization and drywalls topic for today. Thank you. This is Architect Mhykee, CEO of ITC, and I'm here at your service at COF project. Bye-bye.